Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Cultist Simulator. It is evening, the sun has set long time ago and I am back with some more Cultist Simulator. So, we are trying to promote the lore which burns. We have the erudition for it, and we're also finishing up the Forsaken Reach. I'm interested in seeing what we see there, and we are entering the white door, burning our health. So let's see if either one of these goes well. I'm actually not doing any work right now, so maybe I could just, just for the hell of it, go and work. If it asks for glimmering, I'm kinda screwed, but I found a really interesting way how to deal with glimmering. I always use the Strange Streets by Moonlight, because it generates glimmering like every other or maybe 1 in 3 searches, and they are like 30 seconds long, so it's a great way. Treasure lies before us. Okay, let's add an Enid so that we have a bit more knock lore. Not sure if it makes any difference, but if we want to do this, let's do it right. Okay, reason. Promising research. Okay, we get more money. Not that we would need it, but I don't want to get into trouble. Plus there's still a lot of books that we can buy, I hope. Okay, so we are here and the stag door is here. So I guess that's an ascent. If we wanted to. I don't really want an icy atmosphere. Well, do we go to the Lodge of the Sage Knight or the Orchard of Lights? Let's go to the Orchard. Oh, glimmering! That's actually pretty useful right now. The sun is Splendor, the hour who once ruled the manses, was known to walk in the orchard before his terrible division. Sometimes his remnants walk here still. Sometimes I see the chilly radiance of the menacate through the trees, or the chillier radiance of the sun in rags. Were they to come upon me, it might be my end, but to see them in the distance is a gift of insight. So that's good, because that will allow us, in case the game asks for it, burn a bit of glimmering. So you are now searching for anything else. My mystique has attracted the hunter's attention. They can prove nothing yet, but they'll keep looking for longer now. Okay, so let's put the stag door here. Actually, I'm gonna try to the stag door. That was the white door, and we're gonna try the stag door. The ascent is slow. Winds from nowhere pluck at me. My skin is stained with light. The wood shivers. Okay. Oh no, we get notoriety from that. Crap. I should have realized that. Well, never mind. A delayed delivery. The watchers here were guarding crates sealed with thief-sign ribbons. This was not a lawful operation. The owners of the cargo may not be pleased with our meddling. So I get back 1 funds, all my disciples, and funds, vital pigment, and the last thing I can't click. Let's hope. Oh, here it is. Highballed pigment. From the crushed wings of rare Lepidopterans, painting black or painting white, this is the stuff that you'll see right. It's a moth thing. Okay. So what do we have? This is a rose. This is also hard. Well, this is the grail. We have 3 of those. And this is grail as well. And we got aspect winter. This is the light, and this is a moth. Okay, I still don't exactly understand how these work, but I'm okay with it. Okay, and look at that, we get no more. Well, we could do it again, it said, if I'll probably search an occult scrap and find that, but No books or anything from that, so it's a bit of a waste. So let's see the other place that the Furtive Truth gives us. Uncover sites in the Shires that feature in the histories. Odd nooks remain in the quiet countryside, here and there, for those who know where to look. Well, considering the evidence. Okay, second reason. So we probably won't need erudition. But I could use, and I'm not lying about that, I could use some contentment. This pair clock is scaring me. Oh, what is this? A season of silence. Oh, season of sickness now. Can we speak with you? Yes, we can yet again. So let's see what kind of request you will have for me. To the Stag Door. The Stag Door, a rigged barrier of blood-streaked horn, huge enough for a ship to pass. It was broken long ago, and even now the scars are not quite healed. In a declivity beside the door rests a vast and wounded golden head. Its mouth would be large enough to swallow me, were its jaw not shattered. It is the name, Kirby. It begins to intone its riddle. The Stag Door's wither. Ah, this is what I was speaking about some episodes ago. What must open before this way opens? Answer this riddle to pass the Stag Door and be accounted a no. So, look, if I put it there, I'm pretty sure that the riddle, Gerby's riddle. In my dream I will stand again before the Stag Door, a ridged barrier of blood-streaked horn, broken long ago, not yet quite healed. So now it's asking for an answer, and the answer is one of the lores. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is not the answer, 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 this is not the answer. A serpent's answer! Oh, okay, so a level 6 knock can open this. Anything else? Nope. So we can use the serpent's answer. So now I am learning something new. I myself must be open. Behold my blood which is shed. But there might be other answers as well. Okay, tentative evidence. We now have to be careful. Commission for Winter. Level 4, and we have that. Awesome. And what does Count Jammings want? Wow, this is taking long. Odd nooks remain in the quiet countryside, here and there for those who know where to look. I found an unexplained reference to Hebe in my research, and my attention is diverted. What is Hebe? A woman? A place? A name of an hour? Oh. I got a vitality. Okay, can Jammings want a level 4 heart commission? Okay, we can do that again. Or as well. Probably better. So commission and reason. Oh shit! Oh shit! I forgot that we are researching this. Damn, well if it's gonna ask for reason now, I have burned it. Oh man, I'm dumb. Oh, it asked for glimmering! Oh, that's so lucky. I'm gonna have to do it all over again. So I'm really interested what this serpent's answer will do if we're gonna get to the Stag Door. And what kind of things it's going to provide to us. Also, I'm really glad that no more dread has popped up. An unusual vessel. Hebe is a ship. In fact, many ships have borne that name over the centuries. All of them have provided transport and accommodation to those who know something of the invisible world, and none of them show up in shipping records. But I've learned that the steamer Hebe Stanton is docking soon in a grimy and unregarded port in a northern island. You could send someone to purloin unwatched occult luggage. Aspect location. Vault. It doesn't have in the Shires. So which one do we want to raid first? I'm actually tempted to raid Hebe first. Actually, let's wait. I'm gonna promote my Forge Disciples first, so that we, if we need them, so that we have them. If we need them. That's the important part. Okay, there's the substantial investigation of the white. So let's give you this. Wait, that's... Again, I'm confused who requests what. And now we can work on this. Oh, but I need reason and I don't have any. Because my reason has been dimmed and tired by the constant situation. Oh, look at that! Yes, achievement unlocked. What has it got in it for me? So we can get a Forgotten Chronicle. Last night, Girby was talkative. He spoke in his siege engine voice of the histories he'd overheard in the waking world. I listened until his stories tailed off into weeping. Way through the stag door. Oh, that is so nice. Okay, let's get the bronze print here. And we got increase. A shaping chant. The proper words must be employed when the change comes. Use this in the right with an arc influence into bone and a bone flute or other resources of equal power to summon a Caligine. Okay. Whenever is Caligine, I will wait for it. We have finally come for you, Laidlaw. We are going to promote you as you deserve. Okay, and as the reason is dimmed, I can't really do anything right now, so let's do a little round of work and read a book. Let's read... Oh, I have to translate this from Latin, so let's read Traveling at Night, Volume 2. There's an extensive discussion of the similarities between Mopoly's own dreams and those of the Emperor Elagabalus, who Mopoly regards as a dupe or avatar of the sun in rags. The white is west and west of the world, Lipola remarks, and winter does not wait forever. Indeed, it does not. So let's go dream again. In my dreams, I know the path to the stag door, through the maze of the bounds. Through the maze of the bounds. Can't be able to let me pass. The path is always a puzzle, and will need reason. Okay, well... this fixed itself. We need to get rid of this affliction, so I'll depart on the way through the stag door later. I'm never quite warm enough. Well, we got an audition in hand, so that's something. Okay, so what did I want it to do? Oh, the wave of the... okay. Way of the stag door. But this was what I wanted to do, the waking chant and reason. Well, we're actually ranking in so much money. We might not even have to work at all if we keep this up. We could sell these for quite a lot of money. So Laidlaw, you have Aspect Forge now of level 5. And Valcian, I'm gonna promote you as well, Valcian. Don't you worry. Ceremony. Let's put passion in there. So, Elagabalus found his way to the white door at last. Thankfully, speech can't pass the white door, and honestly, Elagabalus never had anything very interesting to say. I tried to follow in his footsteps, but I never learned enough of the white. I suppose I'm thankful for that too. But here's what I do know. Saxton secret, okay. That's not bad. We could promote those and then promote our... Is it Winter? Winter Lore to level 6. That is nice. Actually working quite fine. Okay, so here's the reason. Here's the reason. Let's get the vitality here. And a bit of mystique. Get health back. So now let's go to wait for the stag door and burn one of our reasons there. Entering the stag door. The stag door is the Adept's Gate. To pass it is to be initiated into the first true mystery of the House of the Sun. The head, Girby, weeps to see me enter where it cannot, but it must let me pass. The scarred valves of the door grind open. I might have to upgrade my reason here. The Forge's Roar. Marks of Shaping. Okay, this is not fun. We just got the second dread, and we got another restlessness, which is the third dread. So, shit. Okay, let's read an introduction to histories. Herald's introduction to histories. The prologue warns at length of the iniquities of the Julian Cocelli, a former colleague who Herald now describes darkly as a worm of worms. It seems Cocelli advised Herald early in the writing of the book, but Herald later became suspicious. Okay, so a substantial investigation of the heart is now done, and once we are finished with this, we'll be able to finish that. Poppy is now back, Passion is now back. Welcome, Valsian, a level 5 Forged Disciple. I am Destroyer, I am remade. Now I sear my skin, and by these marks shall I be known. I pledge myself to the flame, and I shall not flinch from any remarkings. Okay, so let's get that. And I really need to start, yeah. I'll need to find some contentment quickly. If this dream won't help, run sprint, yeah. Okay, count. That is nice. Okay, breaking in a lot of mystique, so we can't really go on a quest right now because it would give us more mystique, and Connie would probably destroy us. Oh, subtle rupture, geometry contorts. Doors burst open, snakes boil from the earth, a tenfold influence, a gathering knot of power and peril. It can be used at some rites to summon minions. Instead of a knock war. I'm actually gonna take it, and we're gonna try this. In sleep, I ran my fingers along the rigged edges of the stag door scar. Our company, it was that shattered it, Girby says suddenly. Before the gods who were flesh, the mantis was forbidden to mortals. We were the first to know. He begins again to weep his molten tears. I wish that we had not. I wish I had died in the world. I have forgotten what else he said, but I remember the shape of the fissures in the stag door, and for all of today doors will fear my touch. So yeah, I got the streets, so that's good. But what I want to do is I want to try this rite of the Watchman's Sorrow. And I can't sacrifice this. Okay. What about here? Victim, instrument, desire, invocations. So would this work like this? If I sacrifice, what was it? For example, the moth, resistant would be Sylvia, instrument. Oh. No, it can't be used at all. That's confusing, really. I really need to figure out how to use these. Influence, an echo, a resonance. A gathering knots of power. This can be used in some rites to summon minions, but in some, not the ones that we have, I guess. Right, the proper thing in the proper manner, in a proper order. God help us all. Attributed to her salt. We can summon something. Okay, so invocation. In this rite, I sacrifice a victim. So if I want with moth, I tried to sacrifice, for example, you. Passion's gyre, minor. As below, so above, passion and reason content to the human soul, as the wood encaustic glory's light. This ecstatic practice will transform reason to passion, when it may get out of hand. You are calling on only a minor degree of moth, so the rite will often fail. Increase the moth to at least 10 to improve your chances. Okay, instrument. Okay, so let's not use moth, let's use something better. Infuse a corpse with the power of the cartographer of scars. Desire. So moth was dead, but what about you? Hint, summon a creature of the sun in rags. I found a useful conjunction. I need a very significant intensity of winter and a little knock and edge. Okay. And desire? I still don't understand what the desire is. My ultimate aim. It would be dedication, right? No. So this doesn't seem to be strong enough. But the moth is. So if we put in Sylvia instead, with some winter aspect, a little moth and a corpse, I might create a cunning servant. Instrument. Huh. Summoning something. I can try to drown my reason and passion. So that's moth. Which one is the strongest? This is a level 4, level 4. Level 4? Nope. Work. No, this doesn't work at all. The vital pigment does not work. So now we would need a corpse instead. Okay, I'll have to figure out this out probably off cam, and I'll get back to it next time, trying to do something. I actually won't do it right now anyway, because we have the tentative evidence here, and that one would screw us over. But I might instead try to destroy it. Again, we have the moth people, like Sylvia, who last time was able to destroy the evidence for us. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time, probably after a little skip when we get rid of this and maybe finish reading these books and upgrading some of our wars, like the winter, because I would like to see summer rights. We need to really start using that, even if it costs us something. So yeah, see you soon.